First home wasn't a home. It was commercial.
Love it.
So it used to be a gym. Back then, it was like quite cheap. Right now, it's like doubled in value. I was with my wife, and the biggest one was like, can we live in this like commercial property?
Stop it. You moved into the commercial pads.
And ran my business out of it. Because I ran my business out of home. So now the house,
Wow.
It's not a house, it's just flipped. So I'm like, I don't want to put my wife through being there for too long. So I'm fucking knuckling down, man. I'm going hard on the business. I was losing sleep, man. I was like so fucking stressed. I was like trying to spin like so many plates, man. Like put your big boy pants on and just shovel shit for years and just like get through it.
Whereabouts on the coast do you think there's potential for like investment suburb-wise?
My mindset on that is just projecting forward from the hotspots. So if like Palm Beach is like red hot right now, then what's that going to roll into is that Chugan. And you know, it might not be red hot now, which is why you get a better price. 2, 3, 4, 5 years down, it's fucking red hot. Broadbeach Waters. So a place popped up there, which was a subdivision on Rio Vista, on the corner of Rio Vista and Meredith. We got that pretty cheap, man. Like we got that just before like COVID hit. Another reason why I got that place in Broadbeach so cheap is it had.
All right, welcome to Buying Gold Coast, another ep. We're going to do a guest ep today, but as always, just want to show gratitude to everyone supporting the show. Had some really good feedback our past few weeks, especially with our guest eps, just really unpacking, unveiling some of the cool stories, not only from experts, but also just everyday Gold Coasters. Today's no different. We've actually got the man himself, Andy Firth.
The Skull Lord. The
Skull Guy.
Super stoked to be here, man.
Yeah,
Very happy to have me on, bro. Stoked.
Mate, it's so good to have you on, Andy. For anyone who doesn't know Andy, so Andy runs Jack of the Dust. Check them out. We just spent about half an hour. We're about 15 minutes late, but the reason was I was
there for 40 minutes, mate. I was like, fucking, where are you? Hurry up.
I was just in awe of, again, I guess an industry I'm not familiar. I'm from real estate and just seeing production and like literally art.
Very different world.
Completely different world.
I'm not heavily, like we were talking about before, I'm not heavily into real estate. Production is my background and creativity and artwork. So it's cool to show you that because that's a new world to you.
Insane.
And I'm stepping into real estate, which is putting me out of my comfort zone, which is good.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
And that's what I wanted to, I guess, highlight is like, a lot of people don't actually know as well. Like Jack of the Dust is born and bred on the GC. Like
it is,
you're in Burleigh. Like your office is in Burleigh there, your production, your storage, you're telling me about all the different places you stored. It's all in Burleigh.
Yeah.
Really cool. Obviously you've got a global presence, you know, we're chatting off air, you know, Post Malone, you've had some of the big heavy hitters, Joe Rogan,
like Jason Momoa, Chris Brown, like Slash, Guns N' Roses, like a lot of MMA dudes as well, like Sean O'Malley, Dylan Dennis, all the time, bro. All the time hitting me up in
Everyone
the DMs,
wants a skull.
bro.
Everyone wants a skull.
Hitting me up in the DMs, bro, and I'm like, send me some nudes and then we'll talk.
Well, and again, I'm just highlighting, but not many people know Andy. He's got some property on the Gold Coast. He's going through a pretty epic build right now in Mermaid. So it's really cool, I guess, I want to showcase just sort of this side of you as well, the property side. You said you're kind of getting into it now. So it'll be just cool to, I guess, show people. Yeah. I think even like from business as well, like we got a lot of business owners listening, like the power of running a strong business, you can kind of diverse that into an asset class.
For sure.
You know?
Yeah.
Especially in a market like the Gold Coast, right? But
for sure.
I think first, Andy, what I want to highlight just quickly, because we're not going to spend time chatting skulls, because I'm sure you chat skulls 24/7.
Why not, bro? Let's do it.
I got to just ask firstly, how do you come up with the business is absolutely amazing. And I love business. Me and you were just chatting around actual business. Yeah. Mate, this thing is a machine that you've built.
It is,
How do you start this really niche thing with skulls?
I can tell you, I'll trim it. I'll trim the story down so we're not talking about it for too much, man. But I remember being a boat builder for 12 years. So this is like heavily production based. And for me as a person, I felt there was a lot of growth. I was like learning new things, doing new things. And that's what I thrive on. I thrive on new challenges, out of my comfort zone, learning. So I did boat building for 12 years. I felt like I was starting to get close to the ceiling of what else can I learn within this sort of world.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I've been doing it for 10 years. I don't know that I want to do it for another 10. So I'm like, what can I do with what I've learnt and who I am to sort of do something else, maybe for myself, where I've just got a little bit more control over what I'm doing. At the time, Crystal Head Vodka came out. So that was Dan Aykroyd from like Dan Ghostbusters. Released Crystal Head Vodka. On Instagram, everyone's loving it, man. These are people that don't like the vodka, bro. The vodka's shit. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. I don't want to say that, but like they want it for the glass skull. I'm like, that's cool, man. I'm like, I love creativity. And I'm like, nobody's done like high quality skulls. Like I'm just like, but through Insta and Crystal Head Vodka, you see people love it, man. Everybody had that bottle on their shelf, everybody, and they don't like vodka. It's probably still in there.
So they were using it nearly as like a bit of a mantelpiece in the house, and
100%. And I had one, and I'm like, this looks cool as an ornament in the house. I said I wouldn't mind like doing skulls in a different way. So I got some human anatomy skulls from overseas that you would see in a doctor's office or a university. So it's like anatomically correct. It's got the spring-loaded jaw or the skull cap. I got a loan. Keep in mind, man, I had no money. I had nothing. Like, so I got a personal loan for like, I think it was like a car or something like that. And I spent the money on like 10 grand's worth of human anatomy skulls. So I'm sitting in my garage and I've got this massive pallet of skulls, like 1,000 of them. And I'm like, all right, I guess I got to start a business and like try to sell these things. So I would paint it black and paint the teeth. And it was an epic skull. It was a good looking skull. And I think I was selling them for maybe $190 with free shipping, something like that. And I started a big cartel website, which was like $10 a month, something like that. I would just put them up and I would go to work and then fucking bling. And I'm like, oh, so-and-so sent you $190 whilst I was at work earning an income as well. So I would do it in the arvo, but the sale would come through whilst I was doing something else. I'm like, and then next I got one while I was asleep. And I'm like, I was asleep, man. And I'm
onto something here,
Somebody, and I kept going and building the Instagram was different back then, bro. It's not like today. It wasn't reels, it wasn't viral. It was more organic. You'd actually naturally get more reach with less followers. Now it's like the opposite. You can have a massive, massive following, but nobody's watching your shit.
Reach,
These days, my reach is fucking like beyond incredible. So I'm grateful for that. But like a lot of people, it's not. In today's Instagram and socials. And yeah, man, I just kept working out of home, which I was renting a place in Coomera, a 4-bedroom place. And this is probably good because it's like a bit of a real estate thing too. I don't think you're supposed to do it, but I was like subletting rooms.
The old sublet.
So I had my
I
had my income through.
So you had the skulls in the garage, and then you're renting out the 3 other bedrooms.
Like I was doing the skulls from home. I was renting the rooms out. I had my full-time day job, and then
what were you doing? Oh, the boat building.
So at Riviera. And then in the afternoons, just for my sake that I wanted to do it, I worked at a video shop 15 hours a week. So I'd do my 40 during the day, 15 in the nights. And they're so different that it's okay to do like a 12-hour day or so you probably do 13-hour day. But they're so different. It's like I'm on the tools, going hard, loud noise, building something, these multi-million-dollar boats. Come back, sit at a desk, dress clean, talk with people about movies, something I love as well. So I was like, you want to pay me to talk to people about movies? I'm like, sign me up. I'm doing it. And then it was one income, day job, second income, video shop, third income, subletting rooms, fourth income, Jack of the Dust. So there was 4 sources of income that I was working on. It's not for everyone. I loved it. I love being busy. It's not for everyone. I guarantee some people just couldn't do it. But I loved it. They were all so different. I enjoyed it. And every fucking dollar, man, went into Jack of the Dust.
Really?
Everything,
I love that.
Nothing, bro. I go look at some shoes, Vans, $80. Nah, not doing it. I'm like, the ones that I have are fine. I'm like, I'm not spending $80 on something that's going to lose money. So it's like, how about I put that 80 into the business and I could probably turn that 80 into 160 and like keep going from there. So I was very discipline, bro.
Yeah.
I'm like, if this isn't serving me in a positive way, I'm not doing it. So it was very, I don't think a lot of people, there's a lot of people that can do this, man. There's a lot of people that can do it, but I enjoyed it. Yeah, so like coming back to the rental property, man, it got to a point where Jack Let Us was growing. So I had to start sort of moving people out of the rooms because I needed that space for storage and whatever, like to build up a little inventory for the website so people could just order it and I could go down to the post office. In between all those jobs, Jack Let Us was also doing the postage run. So I'd do my day job, do the Arvo job, and then my afternoon off, I'd have to get all the orders down to the post office, like drive them down before 5 o'clock and get it all done, come home, then start painting and whatever. So it was tight.
Yeah.
It was tight, man. Like
I'm even just thinking like from I guess, number one, I just love these sort of stories because I guess it's highlighting from a characteristic point of view. You mentioned the old D word, discipline.
Yeah, the old D word. You love the D. I've heard that.
Yes. Coming from, I've done a few keynote things around like sport and business, and the number one I always say is like why I find it's an easy transfer sport is because you just have discipline.
Yeah, because you have to reach a level that most people can't reach, and you have to dedicate your life to it.
Yeah.
You have to say, like, for me to be the best at what I've got to do, I've got to fucking give it everything.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm doing something and it's not serving my goal, then I'm not doing it. Like, it's everything, the diet, the training, the fucking whatever, keeping yourself in mint shape so you can outrun, out-tackle, out-maneuver, whatever within your realm.
Yeah.
And that translates on everything. And sacrifice.
Yeah.
Discipline and sacrifice.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
So that I guess from a characteristic point of view, only just meeting you sort of today, it's straight away all right, that's a huge, I guess, reason you are where you are. I think another one too, because you've been going at this for over a decade.
12 years.
Yeah.
2013 I started. 12 years.
So
November.
And that's another thing too. Like people are like, oh, what an overnight success kind of.
That's what people think. That's what people think. They're like, but because I'm relatively low key and I'm not in your face, we're doing a podcast, so we're talking about it. This is not a conversation I have with everyone, man.
Yeah.
Like it's not that I don't enjoy it, but I just don't like waffling on about myself, man.
Yeah.
But you've asked me to come in and do it. I'll chat with you. But so yeah, definitely agree with you on that one. That it takes discipline. And it also, on top of that, sacrifice. So you need to be willing to lose something, man. Like whether that's relationships. Like, man, look at the schedule that I was doing. Do you think I had time for friends or a girlfriend or anything? Nah.
Yeah.
Nah. So all that had to just go to the side. And I remember I did have a partner at that time and she was like, it's me or the business. And I'm like, fuck, like you deserve to be number one. I'm not just debating that, but I'm like, I'm trying to better myself and I'm trying to do something here. So I understand you deserve that.
Yeah.
But I said, I can't give that because I'm really fucking focused on what I'm trying to do.
Good. And what about then like the business? It's starting to scale. When was the tipping point of like, all right, full-time income is Jack of the Dust now?
That was a good one, bro, because like it's because I had 4 sources of income. There was never that big pivotal moment, which I think is where a lot of people will fail. If they have their day job right, they're like, I can't fucking stand doing this, whatever. They spit the dummy. They go to do their own thing. It fucking folds. They can't, because you just can't, man. You can't just make that. Maybe some people can, but like, you can't just fucking jump from one thing to another without that transitional period. So first step was I had to leave the video shop. I fucking love that job, man. My missus, like, he still talks about it today. It's epic. It was epic, man. It was a great job. Great people. You meet people. You get friendly with everyone. You get friends with all the neighbors. You walk around, you fucking know everyone, man.
Yeah.
Because everyone goes to the video shop. It was nice. It was a good job. So I had to kick that, which was hard because that wasn't for the money, man. It was because I enjoyed it, but there was also a source of income.
Yeah.
That got kicked first. And then it was kind of the tenants got kicked because I needed the space. So it was like, okay, take one source of income off, the video shop, take another source of income off, the rental tenants, because I had to pivot. And then the last one to go was the full-time job. And I'm like, custom orders going through the roof. Like I had a whiteboard in a room. I said, Daniel wants this scale, Halo scale, whatever, $600. This scale. My whiteboard was full. And I'm like, oh man, I'm not going to be able to get through this. but I know that like, and more people wanted, and I was turning down work. So I was like, I want to make you a custom piece. I just don't have the time. And I pushed it as hard as I could, doing both for as long as I can before I'm like, day job has to get the boot because I'm just losing money. I'm just losing money going to my day job. You have your security there and it's solid. It's guaranteed, man. But I had enough faith that people are just kicking my door down for work. And I'm just like, okay, if I allow myself to have some time, it's all good. Now, keep in mind, when I made that switch, no tenants in the house, just me. One room was postage supplies. One room was inventory. Garage was like more supplies. Lounge room is where I'd paint. Outside is where I'd paint. Everybody would go to work during the day, bro. I'd be spraying cans outside because they can't smell it.
Yeah.
So I'd be spraying cans outside. Neighbors don't care. They can't smell it. Bond inspections, when the real estate comes through for an inspection, I got a bond cleaner, bro.
Yeah.
So I packed everything away, made everything all tidy and nice, got a bond cleaner to come through and make sure it was immaculate. So I had no issue with the real estate. They're like, oh,
yeah,
fucking hell, he keeps a clean house. I'd returf areas, I'd trim up the hedges, I'd make it look mint. So they come in and they're like, epic, see ya.
Wow.
They leave, everything comes out of the closet and I'm fucking back to work. Like, that's what I had to do to keep them happy. And even when I left the place, like, not that I had to, but I fucking repainted everything, went through, I fucking remember my miss at the time. She's like, you don't have to do this. I'm like, I know I don't have to, but I want to because I appreciate that I got to run my business.
I was going to say, you run
and I want the owner of this house to be stoked.
Yeah.
Like, so I know I don't have to do it. I want to do it to like just make sure that they're all good. I don't know these people, but like through that situation, my business did well. I'm like, just my little nod on the way out. Like I'm moving, so I just want to make sure they're all good. I don't know them. I don't, whatever, but I just wanted to be like, it's nice.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a nice tenant. Like, oh yeah, sweet as, we'll get him back. Not that I would rent anyway, but.
Mate, it's pretty crazy. Like you're running a proper operation out of a house on the Gold Coast, right?
Get it closer, mate.
And then, running out of the Gold Coast, which is insane. Tell me then, Andy, where did property come in? When was it like, all right, home ownership's the kind of, so this is the general trajectory of the Gold Coast entrepreneur, right? Like you might be hustling. They have got the sacrifice and discipline. I agree.
Yeah.
80% of people just won't get there because they just don't have those things.
Yeah. And it's not that you cannot have it and it can grow into you. Like it's just making a choice.
Yeah.
So it's not like something you're born with and I just don't feel that way or whatever. It is something you can pivot your personality towards. It's open to everyone. Discipline, sacrifice, anyone can do it. It's not like there's only a select few people that have this gift. It's like you can fucking just like put your big boy pants on and just shovel shit for years and just like get through it. Like you can.
It's like the cost as well, isn't it? It's like what's the cost you're willing to pay, right? At the end of the day.
100%, man. And for me, it's like when I kick the bucket, I just want to be like, I gave it a go. Yeah. That's it. That's it, bro. I gave it a crack. That's it. That's my motivation. I even get emotional about it because I'm like, I want to have a crack. Yeah. And that's it.
I love that. And then by having a crack, it's obviously first thing that comes is, right, a bit of success, income, right? Coming from not much, pushing trolleys, as I was saying, like you started there. Yeah. Where did home ownership become a reality? Because that's a hard reality.
This is a good one. You'll love this one too.
This is a tough reality for people, like coming from, pushing trolleys, working out of you're subleasing rooms, you got 3 jobs.
Yeah.
And then the reality of like, far out, I've got income now to potentially home ownership on the Gold Coast.
Yeah. First home wasn't a home. It was commercial.
Love it.
So
interesting.
What happened was I found a place in Burleigh, just down the road from you, 18. So that was my first property. You've seen it. You've walked through it.
Sick.
Used to be a gym. So it used to be a gym and I saw it on Real Commercial. Back then, it was like quite cheap compared to what it is now. Right now, it's like doubled in value because I just got it before 2016, I think I got it. Prices were pretty good back then. Like now, it's like fucking next level. You wouldn't be able to get it for that price. Now, because it was a gym, right, it had 2 toilets, it had a shower, and it had a kitchenette. So it had everything I needed to live into it, right? Now, keep in mind that I was with my wife now, Carla. We were just girlfriend and boyfriend back then. And the biggest one was like, can we live in this like commercial property?
Stop it. You moved into the commercial pad.
With her.
Yeah.
And ran my business out of, because I ran my business out of home.
I was going to say, you're so used to
It's the same
running.
thing. It's the same thing, bro. But it's commercial now. So now the house is not a house. It's just flipped.
Wow.
So I was like, look, it's going to be fucking tough. Like I said, but keep in mind, we're going from Coomera to Burleigh. Better area. Better area. Yeah. She walked through, she's like, oh yeah, it's not too bad.
I was just going to say one of the questions our team, we got a team of buyers agents, and I always hear them. They always ask this question to people. It's either the dwelling or the location. Some people will sacrifice the dwelling type for the location. So it sounds like you traded the house for a shed to be in the location.
I know.
I love that. So I've actually never heard. So you purchased it to run the business, but you thought, all right, I'm gonna move into this.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because I didn't want to have the burden of 2 properties. So I wanted, which I wasn't in a position for me.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all I can handle is this one property. I don't think I'll be able to handle working here and renting somewhere else. So look, man, I'm fine. I was fine with that. It was like the misso. I'm like, and this is my wife, man. This is like someone I'm dedicated to. Back then, it was still early days, but me and her, we're on. Like we're good.
I love that.
So I was like, "Are you okay?"
Where'd you put the bed? So the bed was like in like
upstairs. Upstairs, like where you walk. There was all the spray booths and stuff like that. It was kind of like almost like that whole section upstairs was like lounge. Oh, the bedroom, there was an office. So when you walked up those stairs to the left, there used to be a wall. There was a queen size bed that we put in there, and it literally, bro, I'm telling you, 30 centimeters either side of it. That was the room.
Wow.
I'm just saying, I couldn't even fit a bedside cabinet next to it. It was fucking tiny.
So you were kind of living upstairs. You got the bathroom and then production downstairs.
Yeah. And we didn't have all of upstairs. Upstairs was quite big. Like we had postage up there back then too, which is clean. So I'm like, okay, there's clean postage up here. It's fine. We did that for 2 years.
Wow.
2 years. So my goal, this whole shoveling shit thing is I'm like, I don't want to put my wife through being there for too long. So I'm fucking knuckling down, man. I'm going hard on the business. Every fucking cent is going to paying off that building. I had crew with me at that point. We started getting people in and stuff like that working for me. Everybody was paid more than I was. I was getting nothing, bro. I was getting fucking nothing. I was getting like a couple $100, if that. Like nothing. Wow. Everything was just pay off the commercial building. Food. Didn't buy myself anything, bro. Like I wouldn't buy shoes. I wouldn't buy clothes. I wouldn't buy fucking anything. Every fucking dollar went into paying off that building.
Wow.
I got it paid off in under 2 years.
Wow.
So I I'm like, this is, because I'm saving money too, man. I'm saving interest.
Yeah.
I'm not in real estate, so I don't know if people put a high level of focus on this, but I do. Like, I do not hang on to a loan for too long.
Yeah.
It's like the goal is 2 years.
Yeah.
If I've got a 15-year loan, 20-year loan, it's getting chopped into 2 years. And I'm fucking going hard and everything's going into it. Because you can save hundreds of thousands of dollars in interest if you can just fucking knuckle down and just stop fucking going out, stop fucking doing all that dumb shit, just pay it off. And it'll come back around. It'll come back around to later when you're not paying a repayment on your house.
Well, you sort of think about it now, right? Like where your business is operating, there's no repayments on, like, it's basically net positive now moving forward. Like it's incumbent asset.
And what it does too for a business is it creates less stress.
Yes.
So it's like, if anybody out there, obviously you're into business, people are into business, it's always like, is what's coming in more than what's going out?
Yeah.
Because it's always going out.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
That doesn't stop.
And in isn't guaranteed.
In isn't guaranteed. Yeah. Going out is. Like tax, whatever, wages, like rates, like everything just constant. That's a written guarantee. What's coming in isn't. So just the fact that you own the building, less stress on the business. Good for the guys, good for your crew. You're coming in wearing less stress, you know, like, so you could be happy, bubbly with your crew, have fun. And that's better. And that's what I want too for business. And this is why I started business too. My motivation isn't financial, is to create a space where I can live my life properly, like to what I want to do. Like, so it's, and my crew, like I want my crew to feel what it's, because you spend 70% of your life, bro, working. If you don't enjoy it, what the fuck is the point, man? Like, you know what I mean? So I want my guys to be in an environment where the culture's good, they fucking laugh and have a joke, and they're stoked to come in. They're not like, oh, fuck, like Monday. I'm happy when my crew goes, fuck, man, he just loves it here, eh? Like, or even like one of the guys will come up to me, he's like, man, thanks so much, like, for like taking me on. He's like, you're like the best, most fucking generous fucking person I've ever fucking met in my life. And he goes, I'm just happy. He's like, just thanks. I'm like, oh, fuck, thanks, man. I'm like, it touches me because I'm like, I've not only pulled myself out of the rat race, but I've helped whoever's with me.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, so motivation.
That's so good. And then tell me, because I'm super interested. By the way, that's an unreal story. But you're right. I love that. I love that. Just because it's like, first thing, that's obvious with you. Like you're straight up hustler. Like you're quite entrepreneurial. Like again, I was similarly, my first house, all bedrooms, boom, rented out, cash. Like,
I enjoy it. I enjoy the pressure.
Yeah.
When things are too easy, I will load some more pressure onto myself because I'm like,
you like solutions-based thinker.
That make or break, bro. I love that make or break. Like if I don't get it right, I'm fucked.
Yeah.
Like,
that's the true DNA of an entrepreneur. Like it's like pressure's on the wall, and like you are the type of person who will, like solution-based thinking. It's like you'll think in different ways. Problem solve, think of this. So I absolutely love that. So your first house on the Gold Coast was a commercial shed in Burley. I love that. All right, then talk to me.
Because it was a gym, it was actually quite tidy, bro.
Yeah.
Like it was like gyprock walls. It was like little kitchen. It was tidy.
I can see it now. Now that we went through it, I could actually
I've messed it up with production. It was cleaner.
I could see it, man. Yeah. You could have a little alfresco area out the front there.
I know, man. It's nice. I liked it. I enjoyed it. Burley's a good spot. I was like, oh, this is a nice spot.
Like, great spot. Talk to me then. All right. So 2 years, you roughed it out.
Yeah.
Man, business, obviously it's paid off, obviously. So you've gone profits straight back into your people, the business, the brand.
Yeah.
Obviously that's now, a continuation. It's
getting
sort
better.
Of snowballing.
Yeah.
Where does where's the next property take? You've gone from Cooma renting to Burley.
Yeah.
Commercial.
Yeah. So that was my first. And now I've got 4.
Yeah.
So that's like the first one.
So where'd you go from Burley then?
So we've still got Burley. So what I did was I'm like, okay, like we're in a better position. The commercial place is paid off. Let's just rent somewhere locally so we can really have a look at the market and just relax, man. Yeah. So like we just put like 6 months to a year into a rental place in Rabina, which was like Botanique.
Awesome.
Botanique, it's like pretty fucking run down now. Like, so I think the owners are in China and they just don't give a shit about maintenance. Like, it was good when we first got in there. It was like $550 a week or something, bro. So it was like, okay, I'm not paying that, but now I can pay that. So it's all good.
Find your feet,
Yeah. For a year, and then Broadbeach Waters.
Awesome.
So a place popped up there, which was a subdivision on Rio Vista, on the corner of Rio Vista and Meredith. Yeah. Which is what they call the Golden Triangle.
Yes.
I didn't know what any of this was.
The Golden Triangle.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't know. I don't know. I wasn't into real estate. I was just kind of lucky that I fell into that like hot pocket.
Yeah. Great pocket.
It's like a smaller block, but like medium-sized like 4-bedroom house. Like it's quite nice. It's a nice home, like epic location. We got that pretty cheap, man. Like we got that just before like COVID hit.
Wow.
And fast forward to now, it's pretty much 2.5 times the value that we bought it.
Crazy, yeah.
And that wasn't a strategic move by me, bro. It was just like Carla liked the house, I liked the house, good location, pre-COVID, so things were just naturally cheaper. So we got that, and now we've got literally got people come through looking to buy it now. So we've got our other project. So got that, man, settled into that. Same thing, just knuckled down, man, tried to really get through that loan and stuff like that. Just everything went to that.
Did you do it, was it kind of turnkey or did you have to do work on it? Yeah, turnkey.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing. I've been in it for 6 years and we still haven't done anything to it because it's perfect. Yeah. It's a good home. We've enjoyed living there. And then lived in that one. Didn't do anything with that. Just lived there. Still now live there. The next one was second commercial property.
Awesome.
In Ern Harley. Because I'm like,
in Burley,
yeah, we're in that shop, man. We've got 15 guys with us now. And I'm like, we are just like working on top of each other. And it's like, it's getting hectic, man. It's getting hectic. There's like different departments like stepping over each other. Like the work's, like starting to lose quality. It's starting to get a bit frantic. Like it's just people haven't got their own space and there's not enough space to even operate the business. That was probably right when COVID came. Now, when COVID came, yes, we had all those employees, which is a lot of pressure as well on its own. And then COVID came and we're like, what is going to happen? Is the world going to shut down? We're online, bro. I'm like, am I not going to be able to ship to the US? Like, what's going to happen? Planes are getting shut down for commercial travel. What's going to happen here? Turns out, like when you have an online business, it just fucking goes through the roof through COVID.
Everyone's online, eh?
Because everyone's online.
Yeah.
Man, like when I started the business, people were scared to put their credit card information in so they would use PayPal. PayPal's not really like the main one now. It's more like Apple Pay and like Shopify have like Shop Pay as well.
Yeah.
So we were online. How do we get affected? All right, let's just cross that bridge when we get there, man. I'm not going to Chicken Little this situation. The sky's not falling. Let's just cross that bridge. Fucking everything just started going through the roof. And I'm like, lucky I had a big crew there too, but we didn't have the space to support where we wanted to be at. We have like a back end sort of like supply notification. So it's like people can jump on the website, right? And they can say, oh, man, sorry, bro.
You're good. Post Malone?
No. Oh, yeah. Sorry, mate. Sorry, Post Malone, I'm busy. Matt, you can fucking wait. No. Yeah, so what was I saying? What was I talking about?
Oh, the Ern Hanley. Yeah, COVID.
Yeah, pretty overwhelming at Hutchinson Street. COVID hit. Things gone through the roof.
Yeah, that would have been scary. Yeah.
People can jump on the website, man, and if something is sold out, which our artwork is sold out all of the time, and we try to do little drops to release what we have on hand. There was like a list of like 5,000 people that wanted a skull from us, and we just couldn't keep up with the demand. Now, man, this was such a scary jump for me, man, because you think, oh yeah, that's an epic situation to be in, but when you're in a business like mine, you don't want to grow too fast because sometimes you can get top heavy and it can fall over and then everything just turns to shit. So it's like, am I ready to take on more like a new property, a new fit out? Like you haven't been to the other one, but man, we had to set up like two spray booths, like top and bottom, compressor systems. Like it's not just buying the place, man. It's spending a lot of money to fit it out to what we need it to be. So I'm like, am I ready to take on this investment? Is the business going to keep?
Yes.
Because
it's a legitimate investment now. Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, I'm not going to Chicken Little this. I'm not going to fucking just worry about something that hasn't happened yet. I'm just going to fucking go guns blazing. And that's all I can do. Like within my control, all I can do is absolutely rip in and give it 100%. Beyond that, if it fails, at least I know I did my best.
Yeah.
So that was high pressure, man. I think back to those days and I'm like, okay, I've found my limit of what I find enjoyable and what I find a pain in the fucking ass.
Yes.
I was losing sleep, man. I was like so fucking stressed. I was like trying to spin like so many plates, man. Like I'm trying to like create new pieces, put them through production, like, and fuck, I should have done it another way, but like I was project managing the build as well as running the business. So I was like working directly with builders because I'm like, we have to build it for production, man. Nobody's going to know production but me. So I'm like, I got to sit here and say, okay, spray booth goes here, this goes there, that goes there. We need this for the mold maker. He needs a sink where he can clean and whatever. So I think I saved a lot of money, but fuck, it's tough, bro.
Yeah.
I go home. I was like, sit down, watch Married at First Sight.
Yeah.
Which I love.
Yeah.
And I'm like, babe, I can't. I'm like, I just can't. I said, look, Sparkies need to know where this is.
Yeah.
Builders need to know where this is. They needed to know today. I said, I've got to sit down on SketchUp. So I just jump on SketchUp, the program, And I drew up a in-scale model of the building, and I would start mapping out solutions. I'd be like, okay, fuck, where do my stairs go, man? We're putting a mezz in there. I'm like, where does the stair go that doesn't interrupt it? The building was like a triangle. So I'm like, and that's why it was so cheap. And it had a tenant in it as well. One thing I want to come back to real quick is I forgot. Another reason why I got that place in Broadbeach so cheap, because it had a tenant.
Yeah.
People don't want to buy places with tenants.
Then it's got a tenant. Yeah.
So I had to be like, are you guys going to move out? I don't want to do this deal. If you guys want to leave here, it's all good. But I said, look, if you guys do, I will pay for you to move. So I'll pay for your truck. I'll pay for any expenses. I'll make sure that you guys don't spend $1 and it doesn't interrupt your sort of life. I know you got a family and whatever. And they moved around the corner and I covered everything as a part of the deal. So we got that deal done because there was a tenant in there, which probably scared away most people. They're like, I want to buy it, but I want to live in it. And when you have a tenant, man, they don't have to leave, bro. Like they can say, nah, I'm staying.
A lot of power to tenants.
So I had to take the risk.
It's actually a really good takeaway there, because a lot of people will miss opportunities because there's a tenant in there.
There's a bit of risk. There's a bit of risk there.
If you actually look at high level though, on again, knowing that pocket of Broady, I don't know the particular home, but I know that street, I know that pocket, I know when you bought it.
Man, we're surrounded in $5 million homes.
I was going to say, it would have easily 2 to 3x, easily, right? But you think in the micro of when the tenant was in there.
I thought I paid too much for it, man. I was like, fuck, that's a lot of money. Fuck it, do I really want to spend that?
Yeah.
I'm like, just keep in mind, man, I'm not going to spend $80 on a set of vans.
Yeah.
I want to buy that house. I'm like, oh, it's up there. But it was a good investment in the long run.
Well, that's what I mean. It just shows, right, the ability to kind of still have a crack and move forward with the investment, knowing that, hey, scary. But then hindsight's funny, right? If you buy in the right location, even if a tenant's in there are solutions. Again, you come up with a bit of a solution there.
There is.
Maybe even hold the tenant on for if you look at 6 months, it might be annoying, go rent somewhere for 6
100%.
months. But you pretty much 3x the property.
There is way around it. Yeah, it was a good deal. Same thing happened at the Ern Harley property. So the second commercial property, same thing happened, man. They had tenants.
Yeah,
but they were
gotcha.
on month by month.
Month by month, yeah. Periodic.
It was actually the old Burley Brewing.
Yeah. Oh,
so we have one of the old Burley Brewing buildings.
Yeah.
That's why the guys are licking the walls, because it's still beer in it. There's still yeast in it. Still permeated the walls. But that was very stressful, man. I wouldn't push it that hard again. That was very stressful to try run the business, create systems, grow the business.
And do a fit out.
To support that new investment, risky, bro.
Yeah.
Risky. But I got through. It was about a year and a half of just never again.
Yeah.
I like to learn where my limit is, and I learned.
Did you? Yeah.
I'm like, okay, this isn't enjoyable.
Yeah.
I like a challenge, but this is really cutting me, eh? This is, I'm going home, I'm burnt out, bro.
Yeah.
I'm working till 9 o'clock every night on designs. I'm working if my eyes are open, I'm working. And I'm for a year and a half. And I'm when's this going to wrap up?
If you were to say there was someone listening right now and they could be in, I like to call it that they're in the thick of it now, right? There's a lot of great entrepreneurs on the Gold Coast.
Yeah.
There's a lot of great, employees too that are crushing in their field. They've got the vision of potentially the house you're building right now, right?
Yeah.
And they don't know this sort of story. What could be your advice, I guess, to those people in the thick of it right now, where they are actually on the verge of quitting?
Yeah, there is certain things that I've learned for sure that help. I'm doing another massive project right now, which I thought I'd never do, but here I am. And it's way better through learning, because it's my second one. I'm like, okay, I'm not going to project manage again, whatever. But look, I'll get back to the advice for someone that's in the thick of it, that's on the breaking point. That's okay, this is fucking tough. Biggest thing I try to keep in mind is that stress isn't out here. It's in here. It's a chemical. Okay. So you are stressing yourself out. So you can be in a very, very high pressure situation and remain calm. Stress is in here. It's not out there. So try and just keep in mind that you are in control of how you feel. You can, it's understandable to lose your shit or whatever. Budgets are blown out, whatever. It's easy to justifiable to feel like that or to feel the pressure. But keep in mind, pressure doesn't come from out there. You can control your state. You can breathe and be like, let's approach this with a solution. Let's not focus on all the problems, because focusing about problems doesn't help your situation. how do I fix this? How do I adapt? How do I evolve? Like, put your headspace in the solution, not the fuck this is hard. Pull yourself out of the fuck this is hard and go, how do I push forward? It's a mindset thing.
Well, you can't. Yeah, it's a really good point. Well, you can't really make great decisions out of that fight or flight
sort
of
you
mentality.
Can't, you need to calm down and just sort of take a breath and just try and like, you know, put your ducks in a row and try just like figure out what the best way is. If you're frantic, bro, you're not going to be at your best.
I was just going to ask, this just come to me. What about in terms of, because you've gone over a decade now in business and like this journey's a mate, like you've just gone to like different levels really quickly. And in the scheme of things, like it's quite quick.
Yeah.
But what about to the people out there who want the success quicker or like the next dream property on the Gold Coast quicker, faster? Like how do you manage the patience part? But still moving quick because you're a fast mover.
Well, for sure. Well, that's just like giving it 100%. Like, so I'm not impatient and I don't want anything today, but it's just like I will give 110% today. Not because I want the result today, but because that's all I can do within my control. Like, you know, there can be situations where things that aren't in my control or whatever, I just push as hard as I can. That's all I can do. But delayed gratification, it's the biggest thing that'll help you. If you can't delay your gratification, it's not for you. Like if you want everything now, like Instagram will give you fucking everything that you want to see right now, after pay. You'll buy it, you'll get it right now. Man, I'm trying to teach my misso not to use that. I'm like, babe, like stop using it because it's not good for just how you operate. You're buying shit. You're going beyond your means. Stay within your means. If you want something, save up for it. She goes, oh, can you buy me this, buy me that, or something like that. And I'm like, you know, like we're a team, 100%. But I'm just like, you can save up because you need to learn to save up, and that way you can earn it. But if you can't delay your gratification, you're only going to go so far because you need to sacrifice. You have to sacrifice. That's a must. Yeah, that's a delayed gratification. If you can't do that, if you're not willing to do that, anyone can do it. Anyone can do it. If you're not willing to do it, you're probably only going to go so far.
Not willing to pay the price, I guess.
Yeah.
And that probably leads into the last one. Obviously, you just spoke on like another big project, right? Like a sick home. You know, you kind of, it's the Gold Coast dream, right? Like you've got a cool business. It's on the Gold Coast.
Yeah.
We just heard the eat shit story pretty in depth, right? And I didn't know any of that, by the way. So that was like super cool to kind of hear. You literally ate a lot of shit there.
Well, you have to, man.
For a bit.
You have to. So if you can't handle that, like it's fine. Like it's not enjoyable.
It's not for everyone.
It's not enjoyable.
Yeah.
But I enjoy doing what most people can't.
I was just going to say, like building a business and like potentially getting a property portfolio of your size now doing this big, it's not for like there are people like it's not for everyone.
It could be hell for someone for sure. And why would you do it if it was like hell for you? But this is how I want to live my life.
Yeah.
Like, big project. Let's talk about that one.
And why mermaid? You like mermaid waters?
Well, I'll tell you about it. So like, obviously the place in Broadbeach Waters is 2.5 times the value that we got it at. So there's equity in the home.
Yep.
Okay. So I this is something that I've kind of like only recently kind of learned. I'm like, okay, so I'm not doing anything with that. I'm like, okay, I should probably do something with that. So went to a friend's recommendation for a broker. We ended up pairing up with Commonwealth Bank. So they have loaned us some of like a financial loan, no deposit because the house is security with the equity. So look, I've managed to access a loan, no deposit. Sweet. We loaned more than the purchase price. All that is sitting in the offset and the repayments come from the offset. So the repayments are coming out of the loan itself. So like I'm actually not spending any money at all. Like that's pretty crazy, right? And I'm like, okay, that's a no-brainer. Like there's not a lot of risk in that. And then I'm like, okay, I was looking around for blocks and stuff like that. I seen Mickle Wayne. There's like a street, Mickle Wayne, Jason Pate has a lot of stuff there. And my wife did Jason's wife's, she's a makeup artist. So she did her makeup for their wedding, I think like that.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So Carl's like, oh, fuck, have you seen Jason Pate? I'm like, no, I'm not in the building world. I've never built a home. She's like, oh, man, he does some really cool shit. Like, you know, you got like unique homes, like the big arch house. I said, that's probably a bit too extra for me.
Yeah.
I'm like, Jason's like classy, like nice. You can see he's got an eye, like, and it is artwork. So I can see that he does nice, good work.
Yeah.
So called him up and I'm like, oh, hey, Jace, like I see you've got like a lot of properties in Mickle Wayne. We're looking at a block there and wanted to sort of discuss what sort of we'd be looking at financially to do a project with you on this block. He's like, don't do that block, bro. He's like, don't. He's like, good street. He's like, yeah, epic. He's like, it's always going to be like the big brother of the street. Like the street is very different because that block was like some guy that designed all the canals on the Gold Coast passed away. He sold this massive block. It's had this development, but it's like this little pocket and it's like good water, but the street leading into it isn't as developed as what it is. So it's almost like chalk and cheese, this street. It's just the pocket. It's not the whole street. That's doing well. He goes, no, bro, it's south facing. I'm like, what does that mean? I'm like, I'm like, I don't know what that is, bro. I'm like, I don't know. He goes, no, you don't want that.
Yeah.
He goes, no, you don't want that, bro. He's like, you don't want. He's like, yeah, good water, good blocks, square. He's like, yeah, it's all pretty good. He goes, but nah, south facing, I don't know, man. Like, for what you're paying for the block, maybe not. He goes, if you find anything else, let me know. He goes, if you are looking at anything, let me know. We saw this like fucking massive, like Italian style, like almost mansion in like Mermaid Waters. And it was on, so Intrepid Drive, 25-meter north-facing waterfront. The canals are not like Broadbeach Waters, man. This is like, I don't know, couple 100 meters or something like that to the other side. It's massive water.
A lot of
you're
frontage,
not looking into, you're not like Broadbeach Waters, you're not looking into the lounge room of the guy on the other side of the canal. Massive waterfront. I had to like just internalize it when I rocked up because I was just like, wow. Jason came out with me. I go, hey, Jason, I found a place in Mermaid. Looks pretty good, man. I go, it's not usually what I would go for. It's not a build, it's a reno. I said, it's a 940 square meter blocks, like 670 house, 25 waterfront north facing. He goes, I know the one. It's a fucking epic street and it's fucking getting ready for a boom. He's like, he goes, my engineer lives on the street, 2 houses down. He goes, I am a firm believer in that street. He goes, it's high end. He goes, but it hasn't cracked right yet. He goes, you'll probably break the seal. He goes, if you go in, break the seal, do the thing, he goes, it'll start rolling out.
Yeah.
Came out, had a look at it. There was like this lovely Italian lady that was about 90 years old. Her husband had passed away. She was in the house by herself. It was just too big of a house for her. 2 kitchens, like Italian layout, not the layout I would choose. But Jason walked through with me. She was there because she was so old. Usually you would not have the owner as we were walking through. So I had to like kind of keep my thoughts to myself as I was walking through. I couldn't, I'm going to change this.
Yeah.
I would change that in front of her. Like lovely home. And she goes, yeah, I do all the cleaning myself. It's amazing. I'm like, yeah, fantastic. Keep it clean. And we go through and talk with Jason. And sort of when we get out front, he's like, bro, he goes, this is like pretty straight house. These older houses have a lot of, stuff going on. He goes, it's a pretty good house for me to work with. He goes, I can redesign the inside. He goes, the back here, I can just open this right up, man. He goes, I can open this right up. And he goes, 2,700 glass, wall to wall. You're looking at north. So he goes, you get sunrise, you get sunset. You have this beautiful, beautiful water that almost nobody has. Go to a street like Monaco Street, that's getting close to the size of water, but because it's like your boats, jet skis or whatever, like fucking everyone's ripping around, noisy, bro. This is, nobody's on the lake, bro, and it's 6 knots. It's clean, it's relaxing. It's like you walk in, you see the water, you're like, wow, this is heaven. Like this is like untouched. Because there's such big blocks and there's such big houses. Like, you're not going to pay that sort of money for a knockdown. But yeah, like there's houses that are knocking down on that street for like 4 million plus for something they're going to knock down. So that's the same what the land is worth. And I'm like, I could probably like this. He goes, it's a good house, man. He goes, reno it. Don't knock it down. He goes, it won't cost as much. Be quicker.
Yes.
He did the design. Fuck, he's good, man. He's so bloody good. Like, we looked at this, and there wasn't a huge change. Like, he sort of like put this big concrete balcony off the back. had like these 4 arch windows in the middle. It looks very Italian, Mediterranean.
It's cool.
It's not. I haven't seen anything like it, man. So when it's done,
can't wait to see it. Yeah.
Next level. And because I'm a creative guy,
yeah.
And this is a lesson that I learned. You know how that first building really tested me. This one, I'm like, okay, I'm not doing that again. Okay, Jason's the architect. Like, he's working with that. All right. Terry Kalina from Kalina Group in Sydney, she's the interior designer. Like, because she's from Sydney, so she's not going to rock that typical Gold Coast style, which is like
coastal,
which is like travertine, oak. We're not doing that. Like, this is not that home. You know, we got a lot of like Patagonia, Viola. I know Viola's coming in quite heavy now. Still very high-end stone, Papillion marble floors that are like tumbled and like gnarly and like checkerboard entryway with like different. It's fucking like it's something that a lot of people will not see, and that's what I felt like from a creative standpoint. You have to do on that house. I have to make this thing just, and that's why I'm doing that, is because I'm so creative with work, and it's work, and sculptures is so within my comfort zone, bro. Like, I'm just like banging them out and I'm just on fire. I'm like, I would love to do something creative outside of what I do with my artwork, but a house is still artwork, man. Like, you are designing 3-dimensional objects. You are choosing color palettes, textures, grout widths. Like, we're using like a 5 mil grout line on our main sort of tiles, checkerboards like tight as you can get it. Like, using like dark sort of walnuts, and like where it's very, I get a buzz from it, man.
You would,
like,
yeah.
This is like epic. And it's very cool to go through the process, because it's essentially like a custom home, but it's renovation. Now, this home, man, it was built in 86. That's when I was born. Great year. Great year, bro. I came out.
Yeah.
And 2000, it had a big reno. So it went from a single story home in the middle with a pool on the side to this big double story Italian sort of mansion looking thing. And then we're coming in for the 3rd renovation. So you start pulling things apart, man. You get to see some wild shit.
Yeah.
There's fucking like 3 slabs, man. Like, we got to fix all this shit. We got to rip up like double stack tiles and all that gnarly stuff you're going to see with an older house.
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool, you know, because you go through real estate, they're like, oh yeah, fuck yeah, they don't build them like they used to. Yeah, this is a concrete home. And you go through it, it's not concrete.
It's not concrete.
Oh yeah, we call these timber homes like, oh, they're just like matchstick houses. I'm like, it turns out it's one of those matchstick houses that you're ripping on. They're just like schmoozing you up or whatever. But yeah, you start to pull it apart and you're like, okay, man, we've got to like really fix this place up. We've got to fucking make this like today's standards. So there's like so much steel going into it. Everything's getting gutted, replaced with steel.
Wow.
There's like a massive void that we've added in. I was really like solid with that one with Jace. I think, well, he thought it was concrete. So he's like, nah, don't do the void. You're going to have to cut that slab and it's going to be like a fucking expensive endeavor. But when we found out it was timber, he's like, the void's on. He's like, we can do it. Because I wanted that. I wanted to walk out to the back.
Grand sort of feel,
6 meter ceiling. Crazy water. I said, that house is all about the back of it.
Yeah.
It's all about, that's where your master is. That's where your kitchen, living, dining is. And there's like another second living. It's epic, man.
Yeah.
Epic. I'm getting buzzed just thinking about
it. Well, it's really interesting, Andy, you mentioned on the build too, because everyone on the Gold Coast sees the knockdown rebuild, like the cool thing, right?
Yeah.
But like having a look, there's so much opportunity, I believe, on the Gold Coast right now, especially if you've got the right block. I think number one over everything, and if you didn't listen to Jason Pate's episode, go back and listen to that one in our new season. He spoke on, again, the importance of aspect and like which way it's facing, utilizing the block, where is the living, the dining, all the things you just said. Like, where are the mantelpieces of the home going to be? Because sometimes you don't actually have to knock. And when you actually do the FISO, sometimes you can save like big money by doing more renovation.
It's also quicker renovation.
Too. Quicker, way quicker.
Because like, oh man, I was just being straight with myself. I don't know if I have the patience for 2.5 years.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, I'm like, if I can find a reno or find that little, so doing the reno was good for me. I was like, oh man, does that mean we go down to like a year and a half or something? Better.
Yeah.
So it was epic, man.
It's a really good tip there, yeah. So for anyone looking right now on the Gold Coast, you might be looking for that turnkey new build. Just sometimes look at property from what it is at the moment. If the bones look right, the aspect's good, you don't have to pull out too much. A reno you can get good designers in, who can make it cool.
And who knows, man, because like the building industry is like so expensive, right?
Yeah.
Like it's just how it is. It's just how it is. So it's like, it's not probably as cheap as it used to be to reno. I don't know, maybe these mum and dad operations might sort of do a lot of stuff themselves, which is like epic. But again, I'm not hugely into real estate, so I can't talk on the topic too much. But I do have faith that what I'm doing is going to be a good investment.
Yeah.
Through sort of talking with Jason, looking at the market, I feel like this is going to be something that will forever keep going up. Because like you said, the aspect, massive 940 block, 25-meter waterfront, north facing, stunning house, stunning with character. It's not like your modern contemporary home. It is different. And that's where I kind of stand, like with what I do with my work. And like my artwork is very different. And I like to be in that different pocket. Because why not, man?
Yeah.
Like, why not put a little spice, your own personal flavor on it? Like, look, let's make it so it's not just for me, but something everybody else will enjoy too.
Yeah.
Because I know you could probably do a home tailored to yourself, and everybody else thinks it's disgusting through your color choices or through your whatever. So I'm doing something I think people will like.
Yeah.
Kind of like my artwork too, man. It's stuff that I like.
Yeah.
But I can see that people really enjoy what I do as well, even though it's not what they want.
Yes.
They're like, oh man,
they
Andy did this.
Yeah.
So I'm creating something for myself, but I can see people appreciate my flair as well. So I'm like, I'll do that with the house, but I'll keep it reasonable, man. I won't go too far.
Yeah.
Like I won't do some crazy stuff.
Yeah.
I want it to be a nice, classy home that anybody could enjoy.
Well, it really sounds like you're maturing as well. I know real estate isn't your jam, but you're slowly. I can see even your mind that from your creative aspect, you'll do really well in real estate because you're very process driven,
orientated.
Too. Yeah. And once you get the bug of like, you'll see your home come to life, you'll be like, this is sick.
I'm so pumped, man. I'm enjoying the process too. Like we're building that with Bradford Construction.
Yeah.
And I met Brad through the gym that I go to. So I go to Forever Fitness. He was there. And it's actually just a gym that has a lot of builders there, man. Like some like MacTech guys and like, you know, so it's like if ever I'm saying, I'm going to build a home, there's going to be a lot of people sniffing around though. So Ryan used to work for MacTech. He's the personal trainer there. So he's like, bro, go with Bradford, man. Yeah. He's a fucking good, honest guy. He's like good at what he does. He's done Jason Paint homes before. His last one was like on a Lambie or something like that with Jason Paint.
Yeah.
And also I took a list to Jason as well. I said, Jace, who do you reckon the builder is, man? I said, look, I've just got a little short list here. Have a look. He goes, yeah, good. He goes, they're all good. He goes, but Bradford, you're going to get a better experience. He's like, probably a smaller operation, more personalized. It's a custom house.
Yeah.
You guys are going to work together a bit on flushing things out because maybe the plan doesn't match up to the functionality of like, oh, fuck, we ripped off a wall and it's not like we thought it was. And it's like, you're going to have to like work with each other and sort of, because I think you'll get a really good experience with Brad.
Unreal.
And he's been epic, bro.
Yeah.
He's been absolutely epic, man. He's good. Jason is fucking like just through the roof good.
Yeah.
Like he's just such a good guy, but also how he holds himself and how he holds his business. When I sort of worked with him, because I'm very process orientated, I'll know when somebody runs a good business. And I'm like, he runs a good business. I'm like, because like I've worked with him and he's touching base with me once a week. Hey Andy, have a look at this. Once a week. In my head, I'm like, that makes sense because when you're doing something like this, you're getting so fucking excited, man. And you'll want to start pestering the architect.
Yeah.
Like, so it's I can see within the function of his business, it's the back and forth that would slow his business down. If you can just touch base with the customer once a week, that's
keeps
enough.
It all flowing,
it keeps your
They're not chasing you.
It keeps your pipeline flowing. So if you put that in your rotation of everybody gets touched on once a week, that's how we crush through.
Yeah.
So I felt like he was very onto it, very like, let's get it done. Some places you work with outside of the building construction industry, sometimes you really have to nudge people along. Be like, come on, man, let's go, bro. Like, when's this going to get done? Next week. Fucking, it's like, come on, bro, let's go. Like, whereas some people, they hold themselves to a higher standard and they just like, if I say it's done on Thursday, it's done on Thursday. Like, so I feel that from his operation. He's very get it done. And also his engineer, Scott, which is like, he's a neighbor as well. So he's doing all the engineering work. Fucking epic, man. Lovely guy. Good for him. It's good for the neighborhood too, man. Because it's probably going to fucking bump up the whole street, and like other people are going to start doing projects as well.
Well, I mean, Mermaid as a whole, for anyone listening, like put out a post early in the week on like Mermaid and Broadbeach. You know, there's a $2.5 billion project coming next to Pack Fair. Obviously, the infrastructure with all the light rail, things like that.
Yeah.
We secured one of Australia's most viewed homes for a client. You know, that was 14 mil on water on Winchcourt, Mermaid. So like.
So you were the buyer's agent for that guy?
Yeah,
That's a fucking epic home,
yeah,
bro.
Because
cool. I'm doing interior design, I'm looking at it. I'm
Yeah.
looking at the house, I'm looking at the bathrooms. I'm like, what have I got to do to get to that standard? Like, and I'm like, sort of, what am I trying to do with my home? Yeah.
But the thing is, with that property, and we said this to the client too, like it's an unmatched block. And similar, like with you,
yeah, because that's northeast, and it's
wide.
Fucking, it's almost like on a big round. So the waterfront is, what is that? Like 100-meter waterfront,
it's a solid front. And that's what I mean though. Like the Gold Coast now, like when you're talking on investment, I know this is more, you're gonna soak this house in, but from an investment point of view, you imagine there's one thing at that auction, I was bidding against like 4 people above 10 million. So there's people with pockets now who are looking for these trophy homes. There's not many available. Like there's only so many north
and obviously basement
waterfronts.
too. So like obviously like with the house that big, guys obviously like their cars. So it's like they're gonna say, I want space for whatever cars. How many cars did it hold?
Yeah, it was like
8 or something.
Yeah, it was solid.
Up there. Yeah, because they want a different car for the
exactly. Yeah, exactly. So it's cool for the Gold Coast, and I guess they'll provide feedback not only for anyone listening, but just knowing like the city is evolving, it's changing. There's people like yourself who have got great businesses where they don't need to move to Sydney or Melbourne or the US.
Yeah.
They run it out of the GC.
Well, it's online. It can be anywhere, man. I could be anywhere. I love the Gold Coast, man. When you go off and travel, you realize how amazing the Gold Coast is to live. Like the weather, the people, the culture, the society. It's just so bloody good, man. Yeah. It's so bloody good.
It's good lifestyle. We're just chatting off there. Everyone's shredded too, eh? Everyone's bloody on the...
I know.
We have to keep up, man. So everyone's so fit. And
well, man, when I joined, like I was telling you, I joined that gym with Ryan, man, and he's high octane, man. Like I'm telling you, like you think I'm high energy, bro?
Yeah.
Get ready to see another level. He's high energy, bro. He is fucking like creatine, bro. Yeah, he's just like he's up there, but he's good. So I joined with him, and I was like maybe 94 kilos. And now I'm 84. So I've dropped 10 kilos. The first 2 weeks I was throwing up, man.
Yeah.
I was throwing up. Good, and I was like, okay, this is a good sign because my body's getting a shake up.
Yeah.
I used to go to another gym beforehand. And it was like pretty chill. Good. You get to know everybody. It's friendly. It's great. But I'm like, okay, this is where I need to be, man, because this is shaking me up, man. I'm throwing up outside.
That's when you know.
Ryan loves it. Oh, he loves it because fucking everybody throws up when they first start because it's the next level, man. Yeah. Like he builds these like epic workouts and like you look at everybody and everybody's in good shape.
Yeah. Mate,
it creates a culture.
Yeah, it's unreal, man, with the coast. But, mate, we could chew the fat all day. We'll have to wrap up there. But I always finish on the Gold Coast. It's called the Gold Coast Fast 5. Just first thing that pops to mind straight away, this is brought to you by Temp Therapy. The lads at Temp Therapy, infrared saunas, ice baths. Yeah. So hit them up, Temp Therapy, code word SRAMA, and they'll give you a discount, free installation, all the rest. So first thing that pops to mind, I'm keen to hear this one. So first one is favourite beach on the coast, where if you were to pick one beach on the Goldie?
Probably be Tally Creek, right near the rec centre, just because I've got a bub, man. Like he's 2 years old and like the water's shallow.
Yeah.
So it's like he can walk.
Ultimate for kids.
Yeah, but also another one, it is still Tally Creek, but it's near David Flea's.
Yeah,
David Flea's car park. You can walk this little bush track and there's like a secret kind of little beach and it has like a shelf like a shelf of water.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, and it's good for bubs.
Yeah.
And you can just run around, throw a ball around with your mates, and like the girls sometimes don't like to fully go in. Do you know what I mean? Like, so they'll just like chill in that little shower section.
Mate, great spot. What about cafe, restaurant on the GC?
Man, I'm not a huge restaurant or cafe goer, but my definite go-to is, it's at Treetops. It's at Treetops. What's it called? Euro Grill.
Oh, the classic Euro Grill.
Bro, it's good, man.
I love that.
It's chill. It's not upper class, man. Like I don't like to go to too many upper class places. Yeah. I like just chill, relax. I love just normal fucking people, man.
Mate,
like,
I love
Euro
that.
Grill, bro.
Close to work too.
Hashtag, baby.
Hashtag. I was going to ask any dishes.
It's good.
Euro Grill hashtag. Whereabouts on the coast do you think there's potential for like investment opportunity, like suburb wise? It's a question I always like. Just purely on the coast right now.
Man, it's funny. Yeah, it's funny. Obviously, like Mermaid for sure. I think obviously it's like Broadbeach is kind of the center of the Gold Coast, and I guess my view on my purchase too is that like it's just spreading out from that section.
Yeah.
Mermaid has way better water. Like straight up, like you look at the canals in Broadbeach, that's where everybody wants to be. Yes, but they're not great canals, man. Let's be real. Like go to the canals out at like Mermaid if you're looking for good waterfront there, and that was my choice in that.
Good point.
I don't know what Palm Beach is doing. I know that's fucking red hot. So I don't know if it's like whatever's past Palm Beach, Chugan.
Chugan and Cooley and some of those ones,
Yeah, I suppose it's like my mindset on that is just projecting forward from the hot spots. So if like Palm Beach is like red hot right now, then what's that going to roll into? Is that Chugan or whatever? And, it might not be red hot now, which is why you get a better price. 2, 3, 4, 5 years down, it's fucking red hot. Because it's just Broadbeach rolled down to Burleigh rolled down to Palm Beach. Palm Beach is going to roll down. It will just start branching out. So if you get to the outskirts, you'll probably get a better price.
We love it.
A couple of years, you'll be fine.
Don't
listen to me though.
Mate, it's funny. I've done a lot of content around that. We call it bridesmaid suburbs. Got to keep the bridesmaids top of mind, man.
So you got the bride and then you got the bridesmaids that are all around it. Hey, man, they're going to get hot real quick.
Don't forget them, man. Don't forget them. Yeah. Last two questions. Holiday home. Where could you build the big dream holiday home, you reckon? Whereabouts in the world? Anywhere in the world?
Man, fuck, I don't know, bro. I love the Gold Coast. I really do, man. I do really love it here. Like sometimes Carla will be like, let's go travel. Fuck, they got nice beaches. I'm like, we've got nice beaches. I'm like, we've got the fucking best beaches, the best weather. So it's like, I do love the Gold Coast, bro.
Yeah.
So it's like, I feel like this is paradise.
Yeah.
Wicked, man. It's wicked culture, good food, good people, like beaches. People are a bit more active because they're on the surfing, skating, maybe not skating, but maybe, I think Gold Coast,
Yeah. And then that probably answers the last question. Dream, where's the forever home, you think? You reckon it's Goldie in Mermaid?
For sure. It'll be in the Gold Coast for sure. I don't know if this home will be our forever home. It's obviously there. Yes, we're going to live in it, but it's not the forever home. I would love to do more projects after this. So like when this project is done, it's either there's going to be some equity in it to do something else, or I'll sell it and do something else.
Yeah.
So it is a project for the future. We might live in it forever, but if there's like an undeniable opportunity there to use equity to do something else, I would love to keep doing more projects.
Yeah.
So this is the first, but it won't be the last.
I love that. And it's cool, man. Like hearing someone not familiar with real estate, you got that penny drop with equity and whatnot. It's cool.
That's another piece of advice that I could give, not as a real estate person, but just something that has made these moves, is like, don't ignore the equity in your house. Like if there's money sitting there, that means you don't have to pay a deposit. It's like, it is like, and it doesn't affect you at all. It's like you could make moves, especially if you bought before COVID. You might have some money sitting there
some solid
that you're
equity.
Ignoring.
And might as well leverage it.
100%.
Do something with it. So
100%.
man, honestly, I love chewing the fat, Andy. I really appreciate you showing me into your world too, man.
And easy.
I'm really stoked to not only see the business, see your journey in property. As I said, just doing property myself for so many years, someone like you with creative flair, you will get the bug big time. So
I've already got it, bro. I've got it.
Yeah, I'm pumped to see the journey, man. And lastly, mate, just want to acknowledge the effort, the discipline, mate. It's a real credit to what you've done. So,
awesome.
mate,
Thank
you should be
man.
super proud.
Back at you, bro.
I love hearing those stories, man. And sick,
epic, man.
And where can people keep on all the stock and what
if you've
doing?
got social media, you've probably already seen me.
Yeah.
All my artwork anyway. Jack of the Dust on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, jackofthe.dust.com. A lot of you guys probably might not know about this. So go in and have a look. Check it out.
Yeah, unreal.
Awesome.
Easy, man. Let's
Thank
get
you, bro.
Euro Grill.
Let's go. Let's go get a fucking hashtag, bro. Let's go. Thank you, man. Appreciate you.